Good evening, everyone. You're watching KCTV English News. I'm Angel Kim. Seoul has raised the COVID-19 alert level to the highest level in the four-tier system. Jeju province has also been gearing up to handle the deadly virus. The provincial government is securing medical workers and facilities to prepare for the possible worst scenario in the battle against the deadly virus. Todd Thacker reports.
The number of confirmed COVID-19 infections nationwide has now exceeded 1,600, with further increases expected in the coming days. In Jeju, 2 cases have been reported. Seoul has raised its alert level to red, the highest of 4 tiers, in light of the rapid spread of COVID-19. Jeju province is also gearing up to battle the deadly virus. An emergency operations system, which is equivalent to measures implemented during wartime, is in place to help stop the spread of the virus on the island.
정부는 방역의 측면에서는 질병관리본부보다 높은 수준으로 관리 범위를 선제적으로 더욱 넓히겠습니다. 단 한 명의 잠재적 전파자도 놓치지 않는다는 각오로 예방적인 관리 시스템을 구축하겠습니다.
The provincial government in Jeju and Seogwipo cities are on emergency 24-hour duty to respond to the crisis. The province is also securing additional medical workers, supplies, and quarantine facilities to be fully prepared for any worst-case scenario in the battle against the deadly virus. Jeju City and Seogwipo City are reviewing the deployment of public health physicians and civilian medical personnel to investigate how the disease has been spreading and to come up with an action plan in case of mass infections on the island. Local authorities are tracing the travel routes of the 2 previously confirmed patients in Jeju and anyone who subsequently came into contact with them. Additional details about the travel route taken by the second patient have been identified and released to the public. The second patient visited a fast food restaurant around 6 p.m. on February 19th and a bakery and a bank at 1 p.m. on the 20th. Anyone who was in the places visited by the second patient or who came into contact with her are advised to consult a health official from the Korea Centers for Disease Control and Prevention by dialing their 24-hour 1339 hotline. Todd Thacker, KCTV.
The province is operating sheltered housing for Chinese students as a precautionary measure to prevent the spread of COVID-19. There are 194 rooms in the facilities, and the province will assign the rooms to the students by university. Upon landing, all Chinese students will be transported to their temporary dormitories by chartered buses and will be housed there for 2 weeks. It is reported that 900 Chinese visa students are expected to study on the island this year. There are currently 250 students already residing in Jeju, with 189 students expected to land on the island starting February 26th. International schools in the Jeju Global Education City in Seogwipo have been temporarily closed to prevent the spread of COVID-19. According to the Provincial Office of Education, 4 international schools will be closed through March 8th. Korea International School Jeju and North London Collegiate School Jeju will be closed through March 8th, while Branksome Hall Asia and St. John's Berry Academy Jeju will be officially closed through February 28th, then move straight into their spring vacation. The office also announced that students and teaching staff of the JGEC who visited China recently are being self-quarantined, and none of them are currently showing any symptoms. As the number of franchisees in Jeju has steadily increased, the competition among industries is intensifying. According to the Fair Trade Commission, the number of franchisees in Jeju Island reached 3,657 last year, which was an increase of 7.8% from the previous year. The increase rate is the 3rd highest in the country after Sejong City and Incheon. The percentage share of the major industries was 38% for restaurant businesses and 37% for the wholesale and retail industry. The service sector was the lowest at 25%. The total fertility rate in Jeju Island last year just barely passed 1. According to the National Statistical Office, the number of children a woman living in Jeju is expected to have during her lifetime was 1.15 last year. It is the 3rd highest in Korea after Sejong and Jeollanam-do province, but it is also below the OECD average of 1.65. The nation's average total fertility rate stood at 0.92, which was a decrease of 0.06 from the previous year, marking the third consecutive year of record lows. Jeju Island has been selected as a testing ground for a project that will assess a new business model for farmers. The Ministry of Agriculture, Food and Rural Affairs has announced a selection of 5 regions across the country, including Jeju, as targets for the project that will help farmers to profit from solar energy while farming. Solar installation costs will be supported in selected areas, and local governments will analyze the crops that thrive under this model and develop suitable farming methods. The ministry plans to utilize this project as a stepping stone to expand the use of this type of solar energy cultivation method. Huedi Natural Park is showcasing plum blossom flowers. Enjoy a unique and modern take on the works of Van Gogh at the Bunker de Lumière. Masks are mandatory for entrance. Come and enjoy a digital art exhibition of a fairy tale. Taking a look at our weather. Rain in the afternoon with a chance of snow up on the mountain. For the details, here's your forecast. The morning low in Jeju City will be 8 and the afternoon high 12 degrees. Down south in Seogwipo, temperatures will fall between 8 and 11. The low before lunch in Seongsan will be 7 and the high in the afternoon 11 degrees. Across the island in Kosan, a low of 8 in the morning, warming up to a high of 12 degrees. Up on the mountain at Songpanak, the morning low is at 1 degree, topping off at 5 degrees in the afternoon. Out on the water, winds will be out of the east and southeast at a speed of 8 to 13 meters per second and waves between 1 and 2.5 meters. Here's what's coming up. Thank you for joining us today at KCTV English News. You can follow us on YouTube at KCTV E! News Jeju and on KCTV's VOD service. Good night and take care.